are some things that, for players this year, team managers, if you will, to look for, when they're completing their rosters, whether it's like current injuries or guys recovering from injuries from like last year, new teams, how they're going to work well with one another, skill, what really goes into it, especially for you?
Yeah, you hit on a bunch of different factors there. You kind of want to take all those in. Always looking for those rookies that showed a little bit of promise to make a big jump in year two. And then, on the flip side, veterans who are kind of on their way down and then maybe not going to, play up to their level. I heard you guys mention Matt Stafford. He's dealing with elbow tendonitis in his throwing arm. So I want no part of Matthew Stafford in fantasy this year. He actually led the league in interceptions last year. And, towards the end of that season, his back was giving him problems. It now comes out he was dealing with elbow pain the entire season. I'm sure they're going to shoot him up with whatever to help him manage the pain.
Yeah.
But still, I think that's a bit of a red flag. Like, everything clicked right for that Los Angeles Rams team last year. So not only am I staying away from Matthew Stafford, I'm also staying away from Cooper Kupp, which sounds crazy.
Really?
But, I think because, again, like if you get Cooper Kupp, in the second round or, 10th overall or something like that, sure. But where people are drafting Cooper Kupp, I'm not drafting him. I'd much rather have Justin Jefferson because I think Justin Jefferson is in a kind of a better situation. And as much as I don't like Kirk Cousins as a regular NFL quarterback, I think this year for fantasy, they're going to be throwing the ball way more. There's a ton of questions for that Vikings defense. So I think they're going to be playing from behind. And I think Justin Jefferson is going to have a massive year there. Now, Cooper Kupp, I still think will have a good year, but for a receiver to just randomly have a career year in year 7, I just don't see him running it back with those insane numbers. I think he'll have a good year, but just not that crazy outlier once in a lifetime year he had last year. So I'm not drafting Cooper Kupp because where you have to draft him, I'm just never going to have him.
Wow.